You're 74. It's a slow morning. You crack 2 eggs into a pan. Like always, you've done it 1,000 times. But this time, you pause. You look at the yolks, that soft golden glow, and wonder, what is this actually doing to me? For years, they told you eggs were good, then bad, then confusing. So what's the truth? Are you feeding your body or hurting it? Let's find out. Most people think they know everything about eggs. Good for protein, bad for cholesterol, cheap breakfast food. But the truth is deeper, especially after 60, because at this stage of life, your energy, memory, heart strength, muscles, and even your eyesight, they all depend on what you eat. And 2 eggs a day could be the simple habit that quietly supports them all. In this video, we'll uncover exactly what happens inside your body when you eat 2 eggs daily. The benefits, the cautions, the science, but also the emotional truths behind that daily ritual. So if you've ever wondered, are eggs still good for me at this age? This is for you. Let's begin where your health begins. Your body's building blocks, the protein that holds you together. Joe is 76. His doctor once told him you're losing muscle faster than you think. So he started strength training, yes, but also he began eating 2 eggs every morning. Not for the taste, for survival. See, after 60, your body naturally starts to lose muscle mass. This process, called sarcopenia, makes your arms weaker, legs less steady, and recovery from injury longer. It's not just about looking frail, it's about independence, balance, protection. Here's where eggs come in. Each egg contains about 6 grams of complete high-quality protein, with all 9 essential amino acids. These are the raw materials your body uses to repair tissue, maintain muscle, regenerate skin, and support immune cells. But it's not just protein, it's the type of protein. Eggs have a high bioavailability, which means your aging body can actually absorb and use that protein efficiently, unlike some other sources that go to waste. Even more important, eggs contain leucine, an amino acid that directly triggers muscle synthesis, the very thing that slows down as we get older. Yellow circle, what you can do. If you're over 60 and you're skipping protein at breakfast, you're missing your most crucial window. Try this. Eat 2 boiled or scrambled eggs within the first hour of waking. Pair with fiber, oats, avocado, sautéed greens. Hydrate with water or green tea, not juice. This simple shift can jumpstart your metabolism, reduce muscle breakdown, and help keep you strong throughout the day. Sparkles deeper truth. This may seem small. 2 eggs, 5 minutes, a plate on your table. But it's not just food. It's fuel for independence. It's how you keep walking, climbing, lifting, reaching without needing help. And at this age, independence isn't just strength, it's dignity. The truth about cholesterol and your heart after 60. Carol is 68. She used to eat eggs every morning until her doctor said, "Your cholesterol is high. Better cut back." So she switched to cereal. Heart healthy, they called it. But a year later, she had less energy, worse blood pressure, and no change in cholesterol. That's when she learned something surprising. Eggs don't work the way most people think. For decades, cholesterol was the enemy. And yes, eggs do contain cholesterol, mostly in the yolk. But modern science tells a different story. For most healthy people, dietary cholesterol, the kind found in food, has minimal impact on blood cholesterol levels. Why? Because your liver adjusts its production to keep balance. Eat more cholesterol? The liver makes less. Eat less? The liver produces more. It's your overall diet and lifestyle, not that one egg yolk, that affects your heart risk. Even better, eggs may actually raise HDL, the good cholesterol that helps remove excess LDL from your arteries. That means less buildup, less stiffness, more flow. But that's not all. Eggs also contain lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants that reduce artery inflammation, monounsaturated fats, which help balance lipid profiles, and vitamin D, which supports blood pressure regulation. When paired with a nutrient-rich diet, 2 eggs a day can support your heart, not hurt it. Yellow circle. What you can do. If you've been avoiding eggs just because of cholesterol, here's what to consider. Checkmark. Add 2 eggs a day but skip the butter-fried bacon. Checkmark. Combine with high-fiber foods, leafy greens, oats, beans. Checkmark. Move your body. Even 20 minutes of walking helps HDL do its job. Checkmark. And if you have a history of heart disease, always speak with your doctor first. It's not about avoiding cholesterol. It's about managing inflammation and balance. Sparkle's deeper truth. What you eat in the morning affects how your heart beats in the evening. Carol realized it wasn't the egg. It was the processed toast, the lack of movement, the fear. And once she let go of old myths, she gained something better. Peace of mind. Eggs in your brain. Why choline matters more after 60. Frank is 73. Last week, he walked into the kitchen, opened the fridge, and stood there, confused. What was I looking for? It wasn't the first time. He used to be sharp. Now, the edges feel dull. The fog comes more often. He jokes about it. But deep down, he's scared. What's happening isn't just aging. It may be nutritional starvation, especially of one overlooked nutrient, choline. Most people have never even heard of it, but choline is vital for your brain, particularly after 60. It's the precursor to acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter responsible for memory formation, learning and attention, mood regulation, mental alertness. And here's the key. Your body produces some choline, but not enough, especially as you age. That's where eggs shine. 2 eggs a day can provide up to 250 milligrams of choline, which is half the daily need for men and more than half for women. That's more than almost any other food, but it's not just choline. Eggs also provide vitamin B12, protects against brain shrinkage, folate. B9 supports cell renewal. B6 helps synthesize neurotransmitters. Together, these nutrients lower homocysteine, a compound linked to cognitive decline and dementia risk. Yellow circle. What you can do. If you find yourself losing focus, repeating yourself, feeling mentally foggy, try this routine. Checkmark 2 eggs in the morning, ideally boiled or poached. Checkmark pair with leafy greens, which enhance B vitamin absorption. Checkmark hydrate. Dehydration mimics memory loss. Checkmark move. Light exercise helps brain blood flow. And give it time. Nutrients build up gradually, like layers of clarity. Sparkles, deeper truth. Frank's daughter once asked him, "Do you remember what you taught me when I was little?" He did, but just barely. Now, he eats 2 eggs a day, not for the taste, but to hold on to the moments. Because memory isn't just a brain function, it's who we are. Pause for a moment. Which of these truths feels most familiar? The fear of losing strength, the frustration of mental fog, or the quiet worry that one day you won't recognize the face in the mirror? If you felt even a little yes, you're not alone. Just whisper it to yourself. That's enough. Let's keep going. The simple food that protects your vision in old age. Joan is 79. She used to love reading, but lately, the words blur. The page gets darker. Her eyes water when she looks at the screen too long. It's just age, she tells herself. But what if age isn't the only reason? What if her diet, her breakfast, could be helping her see more clearly? Vision decline is one of the most accepted parts of aging, but it's not inevitable. And eggs, especially the yolks, are a natural source of eye-protecting nutrients most people don't get enough of. Here's what they contain. Lutein, zeaxanthin. These 2 antioxidants are stored directly in the retina, where they, checkmark, filter harmful blue light from screens and sunlight. Checkmark, reduce oxidative stress in eye cells. Checkmark, slow macular degeneration. Checkmark. Prevent cataracts. Checkmark. Improve visual sharpness in low light. They act like built-in sunglasses, shielding your eyes from daily damage. And there's more. Eggs also provide vitamin A, right-pointing arrow, essential for night vision. Lechercagen, zinc and selenium, right-pointing arrow, help with light sensitivity and immune defense. Omega-3's right-pointing arrow, reduce dry eye and support the tear film. Joan didn't know this. She just started adding 2 eggs to her morning again. Within a few weeks, she noticed the afternoon headaches faded. Her eyes didn't sting. She felt clearer. Yellow circle. What you can do to protect your vision. Checkmark. Eat 2 eggs daily. Keep the yolks. Checkmark. Pair with greens like spinach or kale to boost lutein absorption. Checkmark. Use proper lighting and take screen breaks. Checkmark. Stay hydrated. Eye dryness is often dehydration. Small steps, but they add up to sight. Sparkles. Deeper truth. You don't notice how precious your eyesight is until the world starts to fade. 2 simple eggs won't fix everything, but they nourish the cells that let you see your grandchild smile, the colors of spring, the words in your favorite book. And that's worth protecting. The breakfast habit that reduces cravings and keeps you full. Eleanor is 72. Every morning, she'd start her day with toast and jam. By 10:30 a.m., she was starving. By 3 p.m., reaching for sweets. By dinner, too tired to cook something healthy. Sound familiar? That's not a lack of willpower. That's a blood sugar roller coaster. And your breakfast, especially after 60, determines the ride. Here's what's happening. Refined carbs, like toast, cereal, or fruit juice, cause a spike in blood sugar, followed by a sharp crash. That crash triggers irritability, brain fog, sugar cravings, fatigue. Now here's the twist. Eating 2 eggs for breakfast can help flatten that curve and even reverse the pattern. Why? Because eggs are checkmark. High in protein, right-pointing arrow keeps you full longer. Checkmark. Low in carbohydrates, right-pointing arrow doesn't spike sugar. Checkmark. Rich in healthy fats, right-pointing arrow slows digestion. Checkmark. Nutrient-dense, right-pointing arrow provides energy without excess calories. Plus, protein stimulates the release of satiety hormones like peptide YY and cholecystokinin, which tell your brain, I'm full, I'm satisfied. In short, you eat less later without feeling like you're dieting, and the benefits go deeper. Eggs have a glycemic index of virtually 0. That means they stabilize blood sugar, proquise, improve insulin sensitivity, vis, help prevent type 2 diabetes, reduce inflammation caused by sugar swings. Leonor made the switch. 2 eggs instead of toast. She now lasts until lunch without cravings. She snacks less. She says, I feel more in control again. Yellow circle. What you can do. If you're tired of the crash and crave cycle, checkmark. Start your day with 2 eggs. Checkmark. Add avocado, sautéed spinach, or oats on the side. Checkmark. Skip the juice. Drink water or herbal tea. Checkmark. Take a light walk afterward to support insulin use. You'll be amazed how much calmer your energy and appetite becomes. Sparkles. Deeper truth. Food isn't just about calories. It's chemistry. It's rhythm. It's peace. And when you finally stop fighting hunger all day, you get your focus back. You get your time back. You get yourself back. Why eggs may help you live longer. The longevity connection. Albert lived to 96. When asked his secret, he smiled and said, simple food. Daily walk. 2 eggs every morning. Most people laughed. But scientists wouldn't. Because the truth is, there's more to this simple habit than meets the eye. When you look at the world's longest living populations, the so-called blue zones, one thing becomes clear. They eat uncomplicated nutrient-dense food. Every single day. And eggs? They're the definition of that. A complete protein. A carrier of vitamins. A tiny powerhouse of cellular protection. Let's connect the dots. 1. Muscle equals longevity. We now know that maintaining muscle mass is one of the top predictors of independent living and life expectancy after 60. Eggs support that daily. 2. Brain health equals quality of life. Cognitive decline often leads to isolation and depression. Eggs nourish your brain, memory, and emotional clarity, thanks to choline and B vitamins. 3. Vision equals autonomy. Seeing clearly means driving, reading, walking safely. Eggs provide the antioxidants your eyes need to keep doing all of that. 4. Immunity equals resilience. Older adults face more infections and inflammation. Eggs strengthen mucosal defenses, balance inflammation, and support recovery. 5. Metabolic control equals disease prevention. From diabetes to heart issues, blood sugar stability matters. Eggs regulate glucose and lower cravings that lead to unhealthy habits. All of that in just 2 little ovals. Yellow circle, what you can do. Want to add years to your life and life to your years? Checkmark. Make 2 eggs part of your daily rhythm. Checkmark. Prioritize real food, not processed health claims. Checkmark. Move your body daily, even lightly. Checkmark. Sleep, hydrate, breathe. The basics still work. And if you're worried about cholesterol, speak with your doctor. But for most people, eggs are not the villain. They're a quiet ally. There's no magic bullet for aging well. But there are rituals, small, daily acts that shape your health without you even noticing. 2 eggs in the morning, eaten slowly, gratefully. That might just be one of them. Green square conclusion. So what really happens to your body when you eat 2 eggs every day? You feed your muscles. You protect your brain. You stabilize your energy. You support your heart. You nourish your eyes. And maybe you extend your life. It's simple. It's quiet. And it's yours to choose. Starting tomorrow. Subscribe to Speech Balloon Longevity Talks Herb for more honest, powerful truths about life after 60. And if this video made you smile, nod, or whisper, that's me. Leave a comment, even just #eggsdaily, so we know you're here with us.